whole scene is going to fall silent. And we'll get to hear the crews, get to hear the blades lock in, and off we go.
Attention! Go!
Being start from both crews there. They're going to have a little bit of a roar from their coxes. You can hear the aggressive noises of these boats move off the start. Wonderful to hear.
Yeah, and here we see them, this London crew. 3 of this crew plus the Cox were in this event last year. They made it through to the final. They weren't successful then, so here they are back for another go. And you can just imagine the amount of determination they've got coming up against their near rivals from Thames Rowing Club. They've raced each other already this year at Marlow Regatta. On that occasion, it was this Thames crew who came in 3rd, it was London who came in 4th. So we know they're closely matched, and here they are again. Thames, it looks like, just getting a small advantage through the top of the island, coming up towards the quarter mile.
It's a long race here at Henley, 2,112 metres, so these crews have got to really keep their hand in the fire and hold on to each other. You don't want to get dropped, you want to stay in touch and in contact, but right now, Thames have taken half a length lead.
Yeah, they've taken half a length lead, and the big thing for me is whether the London crew can stop them moving, whether they can hold that position. In that coxing seat is Rosie Margolis on the far side, and what she will be seeing is not what she wants to see, which is, as you can see from this picture, the boat from Thames is continuing to move. They did something fantastic there, Thames. They got to half a length, and then they went again, and suddenly they've taken about a length. That's amazing, and that move, when we settled into pace, to actually take more.
London now have got to hold their nerve, keep to their race plan and keep that power coming down. Lovely shots of these black, red and white oars of Thames Rowing Club. Such synchronicity. Rowing's about moving in time with each other, and these oars there are showing us how well this Thames crew is doing that.
And you can see how close together those 2 oars are. We call it a tandem, where there's 2 oars right together. Both these fours have got their same setup. Now, for the physics of it, it should help the boat go straighter. But the way the forces are applied, no one has a big mechanical advantage. One side doesn't have a mechanical advantage over the other by placing the 2 in the middle together. But it does make it quite hard to row in a tandem, where you have those 2 oars right together, as we see this, the opposite setup, but again, 2 together in the London boat.
Again, good timing in this London crew. There's not much separating their blade work. Need to keep their heads in the game here. Keep delivering stroke by stroke. Callum Jenkins in the stroke. See, there's yellow glasses backed up by Edward Thomas behind him. You need to keep calm and keep in this race.
Well, I think they are keeping calm. They're rowing really long. When you look at Callum Jenkins, he really slides all the way up, makes use of every inch of the slide. So they've got a long stroke, but at the moment it's Thames who've got long, effective and possibly more powerful stroke that's taking them away.
You see the coxswain there, Charlotte Viscone, Thames Rowing Club, eagering the crew on down these middle stages of the race. Well, she can't see where she is, but she can sense there's no crew alongside her.
Yeah, she'll sense there's no crew alongside her. She'll be holding her nerve, hoping nothing's going to appear at the left corner of her eye. But now these 2 clubs coming down towards the Remenham Club in this 3rd quarter will be hoping for a cheer. They'll be hoping for some support, which is going to help the London crew. They'll be desperate to try and make a move here, but Thames is looking pretty good still.
That's a comfortable place to be. We see the backs now. Thames, the crew in the black, red and white on the left of the screen. London Rowing Club on the right of the screen. Last race of the day. Friday, Henley Royal Regatta 2023. If they're going to make a move, London Rowing Club have to do it now.
Absolutely. London Rowing Club have to hope something might go wrong. There might be this crew might have overdone it as we look in there. And that is Charlotte Viscone looking for more for her crew, looking for her crew to stay focused, to keep doing what they're doing, keep churning it out. And so far, so good. They've opened that up. That's almost a length of clear water, almost a 2-length lead. And they've got to feel good about that.
And London will start feeling the puddles of Thames. They're getting to that dangerous distance between the two crews. You feel the bounce of the crew that are beating you, a not comfortable place to be.
No, horrible to be in that position as we look. And they're still rowing so long. They still look really connected and calm, but as it is, it's just not what they need right now. They need something, I think, to happen in the Thames boat, really, for London to be able to come back from here.
What sprint have you got in your legs, London Rowing Club? Can they keep this distance small and give it a sprint, or have Thames done too much?
We saw the face of James Clark in the bow seat there. Matt Reeder in front of him. Ed Thomas in front of him. Callum Jenkins in that London boat. Rosie Margolis will be desperately trying to get them to make a move as they come towards the enclosures. They'll be looking to dig deep. They'll, as you say, be feeling the bow wave, certainly, of the Thames boat. And they have to do something very rapidly now to make some inroads.
Alex Law, Joseph White, Tyler Amos, Thomas Walton, Charlotte Fosconi in the coxswain seat there. These 4 men, 1 woman from Thames Rowing Club. What a commanding lead as they're coming towards the enclosures now.
Yeah, coming towards those enclosures, and you've got to say they've steered brilliant courses. You look at that Thames boat, they're just doing enough to send a bow wave without sending puddles onto the London Rowing Club crew, so they're not going to be steered back. As we look for it now, London desperately trying to make something happen, desperately trying to pick up the stroke rate. Saw just a desperate little look over his shoulder there. I think it was Thomas Walton in the stroke seat taking a look to his left. What are we going to have to do to come back here? We're going to have to dig very, very deep. There's probably about a minute left of race course. Something very, very special has to happen for London now.
Thames are absolutely in control as they're coming into the dying stages of this Friday racing. They've got a couple of 100 metres left. Can they hold their heads? Can they keep delivering? But London are putting a burst. They're moving back. There's still a bit of clear water, though. I think Thames have got the upper hand here.
Yeah, in that launch behind Matthew Christie, the Thames coach will be the happier man compared to Stuart Heap sitting opposite him as this Thames crew look in control. London are charging, but we're coming down towards the line.
They're absolutely charging, Greg, and they've just made about a length of distance, but Thames are crossing the line. Victorious there. What a spirited finish from London Rowing Club. They threw everything at that. You've got to give it to this crew of rowers. What a corking race, but to win the Thames Rowing Club A over London Rowing Club in the Britannia Challenge Cup.
Yeah, fantastic row from Thames. You can see that really meant something to them. Saw Tom Walton there put his hand to his lips. He wasn't going to say anything. He wasn't going to say anything he shouldn't. But you can imagine the kind of rivalry between these clubs. Closely matched on the water, closely matched where they sit on the tideway in Putney. And that'll be a great victory. They'll feel good for those Thames rowers as they then come down towards the boat tent enclosures, being welcomed by their supporters, and they will enjoy these moments.